Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Liam of Bishop Vlogs. So today we're talking about saving. And there are people that say, oh, savers are losers, or cash is trash, but some people say the exact opposite. And I'm in that group. So, script. Why is it hard? Well, when we are in a lower class, when we're not raised as savers, we lack accountability, and that's the number one thing that you need to have in order to be a saver. So the best way to have accountability with only you, yourself, and your eye is to have a written budget. So every month you write out all of your expenses. You do rent or mortgage or whatever, and then your gas bill, your food, your blah 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 blah, all the stuff that you pay for. And then you say, okay, turns out I'm spending this much on whatever it is that I like to spend money. Maybe it's marijuana, maybe it's going out to eat, maybe it's you spend too much on car gasoline because you like cruising everywhere. So when you do a written budget, you identify your weaknesses, and that helps you cut back on those areas. So Earl Nightingale was a motivational legend. He did the radio show The Strangest Secret, and a tiny little segment in that was that you should save 10% of your income. Now, I think 10% is much too low to be saving, but that's the bare minimum. Bare minimum, save 10% of your income. Like if you bring home like $1,200 a month, let's say you're living on disability like me, you save $120 of that, and you put it towards, first off, you want to pay off your debts. So, well, if we look at Dave Ramsey is the best modern day financial coach in the world, unquestioned. So he says you need to save an emergency fund, first of all. That's the first baby step. Trademark, not copywriting him. So you first want to save an emergency fund of between $500 and $1,000 based on how much money you bring in. So if you make a very small amount of money, then you want to save $500. Then after you have this emergency fund saved, you want to pay off all your debts from smallest to largest. He calls this the debt snowball, where you pay off the smallest debt you have first, and then the minimum payments on the rest of them are that it's just that you just pay the minimums on the rest of those. And when you're done with the smallest debt, you take that money and you put it towards the next smallest debt, and it snowballs like that. So once you get the first one knocked out, you're like, woo, now I have this extra whatever amount of money that I have to put towards the next debt. And so like if it was like your smallest payment was like, I don't know, $50 a month, and now you can have $50 towards whatever you need to pay off next, and then all of a sudden you have $150 to pay off, and so on and so forth. And after that, you save 3 to 6 months of expenses, and that's a very big ordeal right there. And then you save for your kids' college, you pay off your house, and then, hold on, there was another one. I'm forgetting one. But anyways, Earl Nightingale was a genius. He really brought forth the concept of what we would now call the law of attraction. Why did my gas gauge go up? I don't know. He brought forth what we would now call the law of attraction. And the way I see it is the mind is like a controller for a video game called life. So we think a thought, and then that thought is like mashing the A button. And it's that's how mantras work, is that mantras are like spamming. So like you mantra, and I guess if you are holding a mudra or an asana, if you know anything about Hinduism, if you're watching my channel and you don't know what a mudra or an asana is, or a mantra, then you should probably be watching all my videos, because I'm not explaining it here. So if you're holding your hand in a certain position, that's probably like holding your controller in a position. Am I getting anywhere with this? I don't know. But yeah, so my goal right now is to buy a house. I want to be able to have a down payment on a house within a year. I have a solid plan to do that. And yeah, within 5 years, I intend on owning the house in full. Probably shorter than that. Because I was told that once you have a down payment, that's like the hardest part, is getting the down payment. And once you have the down payment, then it's just super easy to pay something off. But yeah, another thing I wanted to say. So, like I said, saving 10% of your income is super, like, liberal. It's not conservative at all. It's like, if you're saving 10% of your money, you should probably be like 20 something and be intending on making a lot more money. But I don't feel comfortable unless I'm able to save at least 50% of my income. Well, not at least, closer to 50% of my income. There have been times where I was saving 70% of my income, and I went into psychosis and I blew all of it because I was not medicated at all. So that's a little aside. But yeah, I'm saving somewhere between 40 and 49% of my income right now, which feels really good. I make about $25,000 a year, and so yeah, I intend on owning a house in the next year, having a mortgage in the next year, and that's going along swimmingly. But yeah. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I know it wasn't much, but I'm back here on YouTube, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, like so other people can see the video, comment on what you thought was interesting or what you want me to talk about, and subscribe so you can keep seeing my pretty little face. Bye!